I'm Tracey Moody, the Communications and Content Officer for the City of Moose Jaw. And today I'm joined by Dan Chapman, our Infrastructure Maintenance Supervisor. Thanks for joining us today, Dan.
Thanks for having me.
And I was wondering if you could start off by telling us a little bit about yourself and what an Infrastructure Maintenance Supervisor is responsible for.
My name's Dan Chapman. I am the Infrastructure Maintenance Supervisor for the City of Moose Jaw. I've been with the city for 20 plus years. One of the roles that this department and my team looks after are the stormwater system and all its components.
And today we wanted to speak a little bit about our stormwater infrastructure and some of the components of those systems, of that system. People don't necessarily know how important this infrastructure is to the functioning of a city. So could you maybe take us a little bit through the different types of infrastructure that make up our stormwater system?
So the assets that we do manage consists of catch basins on the corners. You'll see those, they're metal grates that collect all the rainwater, hard surface runoff. The other thing that we look after is storm manholes. You'll see them in the roadways, and outfalls. So of those assets, storm manholes, we have about 1,000 to look after. Catch basins, I believe there's probably 1,900 or so. And outfalls is about 341. And then when you get to the underground piping for the storm system, all the piping that transfers the water from the basins, storm manholes, to the rivers and outfalls, there's approximately 86 kilometers of pipe underground.
So we have a lot in our inventory that we have to take care of.
A lot, yes.
One of the questions that I think a lot of people ask of our operations department is, do storm drains and sanitary sewers flow into the same pipes?
So no, I can debunk that myth right now. Modern systems in the municipality are separate. Stormwater goes into a storm system, sanitary goes into a sanitary, which is treated by the treatment plant.
What are some of the most common issues that we respond to when it comes to our stormwater system?
Springtime is the melt and the flooding due to the cold weather. The storm system is not extremely deep. It's fairly shallow in the road surface, so it does freeze. So that's one of the issues. We have to go around and keep open the basins and keep the pipes flowing. So that's the biggest issue we have for the residents and road surface at the moment.
Are there any other issues at different times of year that you would typically deal with?
Heavy rainfalls is another issue. Sometimes it can overwhelm the system. It takes a while to catch up. But other than that, maintenance, that's all. We just have to keep up on maintenance.
In 2025, we had the stormwater utility come to Moose Jaw, which is a charge that people are seeing on their quarterly billings now. What types of maintenance and capital work are needed for our system, and how does this new utility allow us to address those?
So this utility allows us to maintain the system the way it should be, and also prepare in the future for replacements, because a lot of our underground infrastructure for storm sewers is aging and needs replacement. So we'll help fund that and replace those aging assets.
And that was everything that we had to ask Dan today. So thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you for having me.